Hey guys, Chelsea here. I just had my first baby and I wanted to talk to you about something that I'm going through right now, and that's building my mom squad. I'm one of the first of my friends to have a baby, and it can be really hard to make new mom friends, especially when being a new mom is so isolating. So here are some tips that I have for you. The first is a really neat app called Peanut. It's super cool and it has a lot of different functions that I think really help make friends as a new mom. Once you sign up, you're able to customize your app experience by choosing whether you're using the app mostly for making new friends or for getting advice and having conversations. Once you make that selection, you're able to build an account, and it's honestly pretty similar to a dating app. You add photos, write a bio, answer some questions, and it creates a profile for you. It's also really cool because you're able to add additional demographic information that further customizes your experience. So you can add something like your neighborhood and meet people even more locally. Then you can start swiping away. It's, like I said, really similar to a dating app. You swipe up to match with someone, swipe down to maybe see them again later in your deck. But it's really intuitive and super easy to use, which I liked, especially because when you're up late at night feeding, it's sort of the perfect activity for that. The app also features things like message boards and something called pods, which are sort of live audio conversations that you can jump into. And those are cool because they're really specific topic-wise, and it's a great way to get support, get questions answered, and meet new people. One other way that Peanut is similar to dating apps is that it can be really hard to convert a match and conversation into an actual meetup in person. But I think if you push through the sort of nerves and awkwardness, it's a really great resource for meeting people in a really similar phase of life as you. I like that you can also see when you match with someone how old their baby or babies are. It just makes it easier to kind of hone in on if the person is dealing with the same stuff you are right now, and it makes it an even more natural connection, which I think alleviates some of that awkwardness. Another way that I've grown my group of friends is through my online pregnancy support group. Early in my pregnancy, I joined a group of women who all were having babies in the same month as me. And this was really great during my journey through pregnancy because we were all going through stuff at relatively the same time. And it's even cooler now that we've all had our babies and we can vent to each other, hear each other's frustrations, get questions answered. It's just a really great resource, and it's nice because at the most you have people who are maybe 4 weeks ahead of you, but they just are able to give you all the knowledge that they've gained in that time period. And then you have people who had babies the same day as you, and you can see if they're going through milestones at the same time, if they're going through things like sleep regressions at the same time. I just really like that it feels really personal, and you've gone through a whole 9 months with these people, and now you get to start going through the newborn phase together. The other reason that I like this is because some of us have added each other on Instagram and other social media, which makes that connection feel even more personal. I feel like I'm definitely really close to those women, and it's just neat because now we get to see each other's babies and what sort of things we're doing, different activities. It's just really nice. The other positive of something like this is that we're spread out into all different time zones. So if you're awake and have a question at 3 a.m., there's probably someone else who's awake who can answer it. I really like this because there are people in different countries, so it feels really global but intimate at the same time. For a more local approach, I recommend looking for a local parenting group on Facebook. I was able to find a hyper-local group based in my neighborhood that's just for parents. This is great because you're able to make recommendations or share resources that are really specific to your area. And the other bonus is that if you really connect with someone and become friends online, it's a lot easier to meet up because you're probably just a couple blocks away. If IRL is more your thing, I have 2 suggestions for you. The first is to reconnect with old friends. I've been able to get back in touch with old friends through our shared mom connection, and it's been really great to not only catch up, but also get really good advice from trusted sources. And I've also grown my circle in real life by reaching out to friends of my husband who have had kids around the same time. I really like this because I feel like we have such a great bond now, and so when we do see each other in person, we just click right away. My last piece of advice seems so obvious, but it was something that I hadn't really thought about. When I got pregnant, I was really worried that I was going to lose touch with some of my current friends, or that they might not reach out to me as much just because we're going through such different phases in our lives. But instead, they've really gone above and beyond. They check in on me, they've sent us gift cards for food delivery, They text me every month on my baby's month anniversaries and want to see pictures. It's been really nice and reassuring to feel like my group has only gotten bigger and I haven't lost friends along the way. Being a mom is all about figuring it out as you go, and that includes building your mom squad. So, like my mom always said to me on the first day of school, get out there and make lots of friends.